Hi everyone, my name is Wawa and this is Nation Wars King of the Sea Tournament match number 4 between Team Singapore and Team Philippines, and this will be game number 3, the ace match for Revenant right here, spawning as the orange Zerg, and he is still going up against Zhasz, spawning as the pink Zerg at the top spawning location, and we will do this right here at Lost Temple. It is the best map for me, I think, and it is still the best map since Brood War, and it is just crazy right now with this map, as they did do a minor change in this map, but then again, it is still the very same since Brood War. Now, as of now, the score is tied between these two Zerg players, and it is just amazing so far. We are still playing 1-1 between Zhasz and Revenant, so this will be the ace match, the deciding match, their last match against each other. So we will might be seeing some very late game here, as they are spawning way far from each other, and Zergling Rush isn't really gonna be effective in this map, because it's just gonna take a long time for those Zerglings to traverse this land and just reach up to this base. So it is gonna give one of our Zerg players ample time to build up and to tech up if they need to, or if they choose to, as they are now finding out that their enemies are not at the back doors of their base, and they are also sending in Zhasz, at least sending it out a drone for scouting, because that early scouting is very crucial just to know what you're gonna do with your game plan. And we are gonna see another early expansion here for Revenant. He is just expanding. That's his build right now, is sticking to it, and he's gonna do very good at it. And also spawning pool going down at the same time for Revenant. So this is actually a good decision for Revenant, as he does know, or at least I think he does know, that Zhasz is spawning way far from his base, and it's gonna take a long time to harass this natural expansion, as we do see that drone knowing that there is an expansion going down and not even an extractor. But also here for Zhasz actually is gonna go for that early expansion, so they are gonna go at, I think I missed that one. So Zhasz is actually leading in the building of the hatcheries, but I think the Zhasz hatchery is gonna go down first, and also this extractor is finished already for Zhasz. But right now Revenant doesn't have an extractor yet, and he does have 300 minerals, so I think he was just waiting to make that queen. There you go, he is making that queen, but he still has a lot of money, so I don't know what he's gonna do with that. He's not making any drones, but I guess he was supply block, so it is gonna be up to those early overlords to decide what the factors will be, if you're supply block or if you're not. That's gonna be very crucial here in the early stages of the game. Oh shit, as we see 6 Zerglings immediately popping out, and I think is gonna try to harass Revenant's pushing. Is not, nope, he is not pushing. He's just gonna leave him there, or I guess he is. Yeah, he is gonna push out and gonna try to do some damage inside of Zhasz base. And what was that? There was some cancellation over there. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's something not really important, as this hatchery is finally finished and an extractor is gonna be built at the expansion of Zhasz. So here we go. There are 6 Zergs coming in right now for Zhasz, for Revenant, and Zhasz here isn't gonna expect it, but there are 8 already here for Zhasz, so it is not gonna be a hard kill for Revenant. If we can kill this Zerglings right here, it is gonna be impossible, as a spine crawler does get built and cancelled, and that drone did die fairly quickly against those Zerglings. As we see a queen finally popping out for Zhasz, and gonna spewing larva, and also a baining nest coming up also for Zhasz. So he is gonna be going for that same build that he did over and over again, except for game 1, which is proving to be very useful. And I have to say that I am fairly amused by the game style that Zhasz has shown us all. It is very amusing using those banings to their fullest. And here we go, clash of the Zerglings in the middle of the map, and Zhasz is gonna be pushed to fall back, as there are so many Zerglings right here. has so much Zerglings. I think it's a sacrificial Zergling. I think it should be an all-in Zergling right now, as there is like at least 20 Zerglings out there. Let's look at the unit tab right now. There are 22 Zerglings in the field right now. For Revenant as to 11 for Zhasz, so it is pretty imbalanced right now. Counting the speed unit, but then speed upgrade is gonna be kicking in for Zhasz, but that's not really gonna do anything, as this queen is about to go down and 2 more Zerglings are gonna come in for Zhasz, and this Veiling is gonna do tons of damage. There you go, finally forcing that army of Revenant to fall back, and queen spewing some larva finally popping out and gonna clean up that mess and gonna take out all of those Zerglings. Wow, good job getting that single Veiling, taking out a lot of units of Revenant, and just successfully holding down his expansion and not giving up to it, as it is still pretty full in life. And here we go, are we gonna see a counter attack here for Zhasz? He is gonna be taking up this Zelnaga tower in the middle of the map, one of them at least, as just to keep an eye on what's happening. If Zhasz is gonna move in, he is gonna be moving in, and those Zerglings are gonna try to go for a block, but then he did fail, and those Zerglings are in the base right now. He is gonna do tons of damage, and he should better fall back. Yes, he did fall back, and he's gonna be just running around. Oh no, here we go, Banelings morphing in again for Zhasz. He's gonna do a ton of damage for that Banelings. I am sure that there are 2 more Zerglings coming in right there, and he might kill a couple of these Zerglings, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be the case, as we do see the Spine Crawler finally coming up here in the front of his base, and those Banelings are gonna see that those Zerglings are gonna go down from this base, and this is a pretty good job by Zhasz, but I think he might fail, because there is a Spine Crawler over there. Is he gonna be able to pop one? At least one in the mineral line. There we go. Is it gonna pop? Boom! Pop it! Oh! Damn! Look at that red. Those drones are a lot in red. Oh my god, that's a good damage, but sadly that isn't enough to kill all of those drones right there. And here we go again, tons of Baneling action being showcased to us by the Master Zhasz. As we do see both players are just mining and gonna be trying to take up their layers finally being milled. And I don't know, in the production tab, let's look at it. Layer is not being researched still for Revenant, as he did lose some of those units, and he is now overcompensating on the fact that Zhasz here is gonna be moving out really soon. But then again, these Spine Crawlers are really threatening right now. We just see some Zerglings over here at the back door of Revenant, but I don't think it can do anything right now, because I don't see any research being built. Research for the Overlord, not even speed, so no backdoor dropping is gonna happen anytime soon. And we do see some Banelings again. Here we go, one more time. This is a pretty enjoyable match already early in the game right now. Zhasz showing that Banelings can be core units in this Zerg army, as Metabolic Boost is being researched right now. As we do see 2 Spine Crawlers also for Zhasz, so he is also pretty much playing safe right now, or just being securing his base, not to do anything risky. And he is gonna send in one of those Zerglings, and that Zergling is gonna find out that there are 3 Spine Crawlers there still, and it's pretty secure right now. It's pretty hard to answer, especially if you have Banelings right here, which are pretty slow. And here we go. Alright, so you're gonna see more of these Zergling harassment and Baneling harassment from Zhasz, which is very good at doing. And here we go, these Banelings are gonna come in and gonna pop. Are we gonna pop? Yeah, they're gonna get all of those Zerglings. Good job killing all of those Zerglings. And those Banelings are gonna come up to this ramp and gonna kill one more. And both Banelings are gonna die for those Zerglings. Not even gonna reach it to the expansion or to the mineral line of the Revenant. And we do see a Spire coming up for Zhasz, and also Roach Warren being made here for Revenant, so it's not really expecting the Spire to come up. But this Zergling is gonna do some damage to this harassment. And that Queen is halfway health, so almost going down, but not really. So tons of actions already in this game. I did a little research on our players, and I did research that Zhasz, according to SC2 ranks, is ranked 1588 in the region, in the Southeast Asia region, according to SC2 ranks, as I've said. So that means at least he have at least 1,000 points to be ranked in there. And I did a research on Revenant also. He is ranked 70, so he is way up there in terms of skill and playing so much games in the ladder. So he is at least 1300 points in the ladder. So it is pretty good, and we see a very big rank differential, at least 1,000 ranks below is that's pretty crazy right there. And we do see here some Zerglings right now gonna come in for Revenant, and there's some more Banelings, defense Banelings, gonna kill up all of those Zerglings. Wow, those Banelings are just crazy. Damn, they're just doing a ton of damage, and it's not only good for offense but also good for defense. So that's a crazy build right there for us, doing a good job maneuvering them. And finally we see some Mutalisks for us right now, and this is pretty gonna be surprising for a Revenant right there. He doesn't have anything to counter off all of those air attacks, but he does have a Spore Crawler coming in, so he should be pretty good. That Spore Crawler is a scary tower. It does shoot really fast, and it's still pretty sturdy. It's one of the toughest things to kill in terms of defense. Overall, I think Zerg has the best defense towers. These Mutalisks are gonna pick up one of Revenant's Overlords, and that's a good job picking one of those off. And we do see a third expansion here for Zhasz, gonna be expanding, and also gonna get those 2 extractors fairly soon. So this is a good job by Zhasz, expanding when he knows he has the control of the map, which he clearly is. And Revenant right now is at the backseat, but here we go. Hydralisks for Revenant. It's just crazy. Hydralisks are just the craziest in the world, or in this game right now. They just do a ton of DPS. Really crazy. And here we go, as you see right there, just 2 throws of those pits causing that Mutalisk to be in orange already. Look at that, almost 30 damage in 1 spit, 2 of those pit. So Hydralisks are very strong, just so slow off of creeps. And we see an infestation pit going down here for Revenant, so he might go for some Ultralisks, which I hope we'll see, or he's just gonna go for some Infestors, which is also good, especially when you're playing against Zerg. You can just what do you call that, fungal growth those Mutalisks to just hold them in a position, and then get the Hydralisks finish them off, which is always a good idea. There you go, infestation pit is gonna be made. And also tons of research here for Zhasz, doing a good job with his research. Zerg melee attack being researched, centrifugal hooks being researched, and also Carapace also being researched, and also artillery hatchery being made here for Zhasz. So that's really good, really smart idea. But he is doing a good job actually of keeping his money down. That's really good, a good sign of using your money a lot, or maybe not just having enough drones right there, as an Overlord is gonna be killed off. Not really. Really, that Mutalisk did die off fairly quick. There you go, that Overlord finally did go down, and it is gonna be picking up one of more Overlords right there, as we see a lot of Hydralisks right now. As we look at the units tab, we have 12 Hydralisks, 3 Roaches, and 2 Queens, as 25